It's the best time of the year. No, I don't mean all of the holiday decorations and spirit. I mean it's time to judge people based on their music taste. Welcome back to 3 Ps 1 Pod. On Wednesday, December 4th, Spotify Wrapped finally came out. And we have our opinions, certainly. Today we're going to share what our wrap looked like and draw some fan art of our top artists. If you'd like to support us, you can donate to our Ko-Fi. And if you have any video ideas you'd like to see from us in the future, feel free to fill out this Google form. Now, on to the video.
Mina's Spotify Wrapped.
Wrapped. I apparently listened to Spotify, 35,910 minutes this year. That is so low, and yeah, it kind of is, because I do also listen to YouTube a lot. I played 4,330 songs. I don't know what that means. That's a big number.
That's a lot of songs.
Did they do that last year?
I don't think so.
I don't think so yet. I will say the design of this year is, like, kind of boring.
Last year it was like kind of cool. It was like based on astrology
it's just, like,
and stuff.
Yeah,
and it was
that was
like
cool.
it was like it wasn't my favorite, but it was also like
This
there
was
was
just
something
like
there.
This
like
repeats.
digital.
Yeah, this repeats over and over, just like a different envelope opening. My top song was Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish, which kind of doesn't
Really?
make sense to me. I knew Billie was probably going to be up there,
Billy.
because I've literally listened to the album so much.
That's one of my favorite lines. It's like
Every time.
it's so good.
Spit it out. It, like, truly always gets me.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess this makes sense. There's definitely songs.
Billie.
Okay, usually my top song would probably be something I was singing in the shower, and I feel like this wasn't as up there. But I guess I also listened to the album
Dancing in the
over
mirror.
and over.
Singing in the shower.
Apparently, I streamed the song 57 times.
The layout for this was so like boring, lackluster.
Why do they try to be
know.
nonchalant about it?
I know,
it
and
was
it
like-
came out so late.
Like,
Like,
let's
it's
have
already
fun.
3 days. in
Last year was
December,
fun. I had
4
so
days.
much to share.
My top songs, starting from number 1, Birds of a Feather, Skinny, Ribbons, Soup, and Dispose of Me, which Ribbons being number 3 is insane. I don't really know why.
I feel like that would be on would have been on mine more than yours.
Dispose of Me being 5, like, yeah, that was a single that came out before the album, but also, like, was Evergreen? No, Evergreen was last year. Okay, that makes sense.
There was a box in the
Still. I literally repeat. I listen to the same thing all the time, so I'm a little shocked by this top song. Most of my podcasts now I don't listen on YouTube or on Spotify. I listen to on YouTube. So May was my theatrical West End Broadway phase apparently.
Would you listen to Lynn and Ben Platt? Okay, only
So it's like
Yes.
Dear Evan Hansen and Hamilton, I guess.
Hamilton.
the Hummel Kids.
And Moana.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of Moana soundtrack over there.
June was Pink Pilates Princess Strut Pop season. Sabrina
Wait,
Carpenter and
wasn't
Chaperone
Rain?
and Billie Eilish.
I don't know.
Wait, what was that? June.
July was my Mold Cider Funky Groove Bedroom Pop.
Ew.
It's
Or did we have,
solely
like, the
because of
same?
Claro, Omar Apollo, and Biba
Mold
Doobie.
Cider.
Apparently are that. AI generated
Also,
names.
you can just get those on your day list every single day. Why do
I
we
know.
need random months picked to
I
show
don't know.
who you are?
I listened to 1,730 artists. Again, don't know if that's big or small. Spotify tell me. And my top artist was Omar Apollo. Which
Oh my God, sorry.
my
Keep
top
going.
artist was Omar Apollo, and my longest listening streak was 11 days. Who else got a lot of play this year?
Like Billy being your second.
Claire
I feel
being
like
third.
they would have competed.
No, this is actually
So,
an insane top 5.
the fact that Stevie Wonder is on your thing.
That's
But
really
I guess
If
it
you know
makes
me,
sense.
yeah,
no,
Stevie
it
Wonder's
makes
on
sense.
here.
But I just think it's funny because
And then Matt Maltese is underneath that too, which is like, what?
I'm surprised he's like 5 too.
I mean, I have
don't know.
diversity here, at least we can say that.
You span a lot of genres.
Yeah.
Genre.
Jean.
July. June. July.
My Jean,
Jean, I was
my
born in
Jean
Jean.
mold cider. Looks like we've got company.
Oh no! It just
Oh
says
yeah,
your-
Billy just tells me that she loves me and that I'm her
And that you're special.
favorite person. Yeah.
Yeah.
She made that cameo for you.
Yeah.
think
Anyway, that's my Spotify Wrapped.
She was Omar. And I know everyone was waiting for what was my Spotify Wrapped.
No, we weren't.
I'm just gonna say this again. The order of this so boring. The graphics so boring. Take way too long. There's nothing interesting, and they left out.
Eat 'em up.
so
Everything
many
looks the
things.
exact same.
Eat 'em
Everything
up.
looks the same.
Eat 'em
There's
up.
no
Eat 'em up.
diversity. Anyway,
Eat them up.
so my minutes listened 47,626.
Wow.
Which apparently makes me the top 5% of listeners worldwide. Which is just like
Where are they getting that
I
from?
don't
That's
know.
That's
also,
a lie.
I feel like top 5%. I mean, 47,000 must be a lot, but top 5%.
I think the majority of people kind of like casually listen to music.
I guess that's honestly, yeah.
Because I'm just in spheres with people who love music,
that's true.
but there are a lot of people who are just like,
maybe we're in a
yeah, let us know your Spotify stats.
I actually do kind of want to
No,
know
I
that.
really am very interested in that.
Apparently, my biggest listening day was August 28th with 457 minutes.
That's like a random Wednesday.
It was like the week. It was like the first full week of classes. For everyone who needs to know that, so maybe that's why my top song in it being "Wildflower,"
This makes
which
sense to me.
100% makes sense. This is also like
This
my
is the
shower
only-
song, my everyday song.
This is the only
like,
accurate.
the Harry style.
Where did he go? He has been gone.
No, I
He's
have
been
no
gone.
idea. Who else going to H-Law and Madison Square Garden? It's like so many.
So
days.
tired.
He took his shirt off, put those suspenders on, put that top hat on, took a photo, and then never came back.
So for total streams of Wildflower
Total
was 88, and I was in the top 0.05% of listeners this time. So for the rest of my songs, the second one was Birds of a Feather.
Birds of a
Third one was Skinny. Four was
Alright,
Casual, and then
Skinny.
5 was Cinnamon Bread. Birds of a Feather being in there like makes sense, but at the same time, once again above Skinny, and then Casual being on here too is crazy
Casual?
because
No.
as you'll see with my top artists, I'm just a little confused on the order of the top songs. However, I feel like if y'all saw the video last year, I also said this. I feel like top 5 songs don't ever really mean like anything.
No, they don't.
They really don't ever
don't.
mean anything. Like the artists sometimes more so.
I just don't believe it. I
No,
don't
it
believe
literally
that it's
never-
ever
it
right.
literally
I
never
agree.
feels right.
This is the Wildflower is the only thing that
Wildflower
makes
and
sense.
Cinnamon
in
Bread
this
on
thing,
here.
I
That's
guess.
it. That's all that makes sense.
Cinnamon
Cinnamon
Of
Bread,
course,
why
I
don't
listen
you
to
make us
Casual
a
a lot and Skinny and Birds of a Feather, but like Casual being number 4, like especially when I looked back into like your top song to 2024, you know, does like the songs that were below it. I'm like, how did those not reach?
How did Clara
over?
not tap?
Yeah,
tap in?
exactly,
Tap,
because-
tap, 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 tap.
Actually, I will say that my
Bounce,
top
bounce.
my top podcast was Dr. No Sleep. I'm just gonna shout that out because
Yay!
yeah, as we
Guys,
said
actually,
before,
please listen. And I can
Wait,
give-
how does he do his intro?
doesn't-
Does he have an intro?
Yeah,
It's a
that's
British
it.
girl.
It goes,
Oh.
for no reason,
and then he
That's
starts.
not
He goes right into the
And
story.
yeah, and it's like the,
Oh, I love
like the
it.
music. On to like the weird little what you were in this random month that we chose for some reason because whatever. So my February was psychedelic Beatle-esque folk rock, and when this was playing in my earbuds,
What?
Bridge Over Troubled Water, so I go. It was so loud.
Psychedelic
like a
Beatles-esque.
bridge. AI made ChatGPT
100%.
made these.
And it was because I
Yeah.
was listening to Simon Garfunkel, George Harrison, and Buffalo Springfield. Who is Buffalo Springfield?
What is Buffalo
I don't
Springfield?
know.
Wait, you haven't listened
My
to it?
June was also Pink Pilates Princess Strut Pop. Because I
It's just
listened
because
to
like
Billy, Sabrina
anyone, I
Carpenter, and
was gonna say,
Chappell
anyone
Roan.
who listens to pop this
It's gonna be
year
Pink
is gonna be
Pilates
Pink
Princess
Pilates.
Strut.
Pilates Princess Strut.
Like,
And then,
doesn't
of course,
make
July
sense.
was also the same as Mina's Mulled Cider Slow Dance Bedroom Pop because I listened to Clairo, Biba Doobie, and Omar Apollo. And, of course, these both coincide with, like, the albums kind of
that
coming
came
out.
out.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. Apparently, I listened to 1,683 artists.
Yeah.
Okay,
What does that
like,
mean?
cool, I
Like,
guess.
That's a lot.
Like,
Wow.
yeah, it's like a lot.
Couldn't get a
And
stat. I'm
lo and
like,
behold,
ooh.
Billie Eilish was my top artist this year. 3,403 minutes listened, and I was in the top 0.5% of listeners. Last year was Clairo, and the year before that I think was Biba Doobie, and then the other years before that was Billy. So she made a comeback because she dropped an album. Although I was surprised. I think the only reason Clairo was second is because her album came out second in the month, so they
You had
didn't
more
get
time
to
listen.
Yeah, but Mount
You
Maltese
had
was my
more
third.
time to listen.
And
I had
then
no
Omar
idea
Apollo was
while I
my
was in
fourth,
there.
and then Brian Beatty was my fifth. Why wasn't Brian Beatty my fourth?
Okay, but this lineup is eating.
This is a good lineup.
Thanks, y'all. I'm really glad that Ryan Beatty's on here because I actually didn't think about the fact that he could, like, that could be even a chance.
Infinite jest and
Sunday
I
loves you. Not believe Sunday morning.
Billy made it to my top
Billy.
artist. And
Billy, where are you,
it's
Billy?
great because I get an excuse to draw her.
Wait, this
For
is
this
a
video.
goated lineup.
But she's low-key coded.
I think this is goated. Bounce, bounce, bounce,
I'm
bounce
making a
that. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, yeah, that was like the transition. Guys, I won because I listened
Oh
to
my gosh.
67,265 because I sleep to songs.
Oh.
So yeah,
Oh,
we're
so you're a
gonna-
cheater.
Yeah, I am actually. So we're gonna open this by saying my rap is actually kind of boring and lame because all of my top 5 songs are from a playlist that I sleep to. I listened for 841 minutes. How long is that?
They should
Also,
really
what
put that
day-
in hours.
Yeah.
Like, but
I hate
Spotify
it.
literally do anything
Spotify,
but
it's
the bare
easy, it's
minimum,
easy,
please.
it's easy. This feels like a graphic design project that we would see like in our class.
Yeah, and then we'd be like
And we'd be
critiquing
like,
it
yeah,
heavy.
we'd be like, Except we wouldn't. We'd be
14 hours.
Oh, it's good though.
I mean, I guess if you were
sleeping, if you were sleeping and then I wake up and I listen all day. What was I doing September 3rd? I'm kind of curious.
she zaps.
Got that about. I played 4,108 songs, which is also crazy. My top song was "Smile in the Face of the Devil" by Matt Maltese, which like I love this song, but it's simply because it's on my sleep playlist. Like. Smile in the Face of the Devil by Matt Maltese. Like, I know that's just, it just is quiet and comforting, and I love it, but like, in the face of the devil.
Smile.
I was
oh my gosh, your fraction.
0.005% of listeners.
Because it was every night.
Yes.
I wonder when did they start?
Yeah, when did they stop? So I start Spotify like lost
I think
data.
they start January 1st, probably.
Conspiracy, they lost data.
Well, they're trying to cover it up.
Honestly.
And so my other songs, second one was Kiss Me by Matt Maltese, third was Mystery, quiet version by Matt Maltese, fourth was You Deserve an Oscar, quiet version by Matt Maltese,
awesome.
and fifth one's Crack Out, unsung by Matt Maltese.
Okay, but the fact they're like the choir recordings too, it's like, wait, she's
Yeah, no, it's like, oh, you're deeper.
Oh, so
you're
because
deeper,
it's not like
your
you don't just
discography.
put on the album, you have to go and find.
It's
like,
not Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter,
Exactly.
though that is definitely on my one, like I listen to that song so
Oh,
many times.
100%.
January, this actually made me guffaw out loud, was my snow vocal acapella phase.
ChatGPT was like,
How can I describe pentatonics? Snow vocal acapella. Because it was pentatonic superfruit, and for some reason John Batiste. Tell me one song by John Batiste.
snow vocal acapella.
How is he snow vocal?
He released one song with pentatonics. February was mulled cider, slow dance indie. Faye Webster, Phoebe Bridgers, Mac DeMarco.
Always mulled cider, like
Pink Pilates, Princess Roller Skating Pop.
So
it's
basically
like,
every single person
it's
on the
slightly
planet
different than
got it.
yours because I didn't get strut.
That's true.
This was roller skating pop.
Right.
So
What does Pilates have to
I don't
do?
know. You listen to this while you do Pilates.
This feels like kind of like sexist low key.
Why is this low key sex?
Why is this low key
I mean-
weird? Like girls go to their Pilates and they're wearing pink and they're
well,
pink
okay.
fats.
So my I'm
It's like
thinking,
girl power and like, but then I'm like, why you?
Yeah, I was thinking the words maybe have to do with the people.
Yeah.
But I don't think they do because the last one was mulled cider and we got Claro as the first
Yeah.
one. But they might just like put I don't know.
I had Chapel, Sabrina Carpenter, and Troye Sivan, which
That's kind of I love that he's in
Troye
there.
Sivan.
Yeah.
Matt obviously was my top listener. Longest listening streak was 27 days.
Wait, was he your top one last year?
And that
I
one
didn't
was
remember
like,
you.
that was just genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this one is genuine too, I guess, technically, but top 0.01% fan.
Wow,
she's that
7,495 minutes together. It's easier because he's small. Top 5 artists: 1, Matt Maltese, obviously. 2, Hosier, which was kind of like a weird poll for him to be number 2.
Yeah,
I
I
listened to
agree
him
with
a
that.
lot, but number 2, I only really listened in like the beginning of the year. I don't know. And then 3, I don't even know how to. Bedouin. I don't know how
That's
to
how I
pronounce her
would pronounce
name. Bedouin. I love her, but never would I have guessed she. I would 100%.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 100% have guessed Sabrina or Troye Sivan over her. Like 1,000%.
Yeah.
Just because I listen to them a lot. But I love her.
This is fake.
This has to be a deep fake. And then for the Beatles, like, yeah, I guess. The Beatles always make it onto my Wrapped. And yes, I listen to them a lot, but like,
Compared to like
is it
other artists,
really
yeah,
that much?
yeah.
I don't know. At least they're not number 2. They were number 2 for like the longest time. And then 5 is Chapel Roan, which that one makes sense. Honestly, I would expect her to be higher.
I was gonna say that. I
Last
feel like
semester,
for you to be
I
higher.
listened to her so much. And that's it.
Also, did they do this? Like, I feel like the order of them doing top songs in the beginning and then the top artists at the very end. I feel like last time they did top song, then top artist. I could be so wrong.
That's usually
But
what they do. They
I don't
build it
know.
up
The
and
whole
boring and
Spotify
blah.
was weird. but
Boo, boo,
at least y'all got to hear about our favorite artists, and please comment in the descriptions below.
Please comment
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
descriptions below.
I love seeing people's Wrapped.
Yeah.
And I know last year people like sing ours and I like hearing about y'all, so
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm so excited that I got to draw Matt Maltese for you guys.
I was gonna start doing the thing some YouTubers they like cut and then it goes, hey guys, and they put on a voice suddenly. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching.
Yeah. It's a pre-recorded video.